Yeah, very good afternoon to all of you. I am here with one of my Bihar student for IB ACIO 2 mock interview. You guys will take guidance from this mock. Okay, my number is 7503235358. If you want to enroll for the mock interviews in English as well as in Hindi medium from online or face to face from our Delhi center. Okay, I will ask each and every question related to different field. You guys will listen in this mock interview and it will be very helpful for you. IBSCIO students have taken mock interview from me and it is going on currently. So just try to listen it because admit card is already announced of the interview, means interview date is announced, and they will give you the biodata form or CV to fill that and just start preparing about that. So no need of language barrier either in English and Hindi. So start preparation for the mock interview if you want under my guidance. I have already told my number. Okay, your resume is with me. Start. From may I come in, buddy?
Yes, sir. May
Yeah.
I come in, sir?
Yes, please come.
Good afternoon, sir.
Yeah, very good afternoon. How are you?
I am great, sir. Thanks for asking.
Okay. First of all, tell me what is the meaning of your name?
Sir, my name is Aman Kumar, and the basic meaning of Aman is peace, that is Shanti in Hindi.
You are from Bhagalpur.
Yes, sir.
Why Bhagalpur is famous, Aman?
I think, sir, Bhagalpur is famous for multiple reasons, but as of now, currently, it is often called as the Silk City due to the textile industry here.
Okay. As you mentioned that your father is working in self shop.
Yes, sir.
Okay. The shop belongs to?
The shop belongs to someone else, but my father is working there as an accountant, sir.
Okay. Okay. Briefly introduce yourself.
Okay, thanks for this opportunity, sir. My name is Aman Kumar. I was born and brought up in Banka, Bihar. I've been living in Banka for past 18 years. After that, I moved to Bhagalpur in 2018. I did my schooling from 12th in Bhagalpur itself from science background. After that, I went on doing my graduation from PMB University from Marwadi College in Bachelor of Arts in English Honors. I passed out in 2022.
Marwadi
After that,
College
I've been
from Ranchi.
No, sir, from Bhagalpur itself. There is
Okay.
a college called Marwadi College from
Okay.
Tilka Manjhi Bhagalpur University.
Okay. Okay.
After passing out in 2022, I've been preparing for multiple government examinations. My hobby includes reading and writing poetry, and I belong from a nuclear family. I've got a mother, a father, a younger sister, and myself.
Okay. Aman, as you told that you have completed your graduation from Tilka Manjhi University. आप इनके बारे में कुछ बताएंगे? Tell me something about that person.
Tilka Manjhi, sir, he is one of the prominent faces when we talk about the tribal rebellion in Bhagalpur region specifically. He was born in 1750 and he led multiple rebellion in order to, you can say, distort the British invasion or British expansion in this particular area. So he is very much fonded and loved here in this particular region.
In initial month of 2024, the Bharat Ratan received by the 5 people, but the one person belongs to Bihar.
Yes, sir.
Who is he?
I think it was given to the former CM of Bihar, sir, like he was the first CM. Karpuri Thakur, sir,
Very
if I'm
good.
not wrong.
Very good boy. Step by step, I will ask you question from each and every parameter. Okay? Just try to listen the question and give the answer. Yeah, Karpuri Thakur. He was the former CM of Bihar. Okay, who is currently the CM and Governor of Bihar, Aman?
The current CM is Honorable Nitish Kumar, sir, and the Governor is Honorable Mr. Arlekar, sir.
Acharya Dev Arlekar.
Mr. Arlekar, I'm not able to recall the first name, sir, as of right now.
Okay, okay. Who is currently the MLA of your area and MP?
The MLA of my area is Mr. Ajit Sharma, and MP is Ajay Mandal, sir.
Suppose today is in your final interview. Your final interview address is Patna. Okay, we
Yes,
call
sir.
Patna. Patna is also known as
It is also known as Patliputra, sir.
the construction of Patna metro is going on. You know little bit about it.
Yes, sir. In the recent visit of Patna, I saw multiple bridges and overbridges were in progress regarding the Patna metro. and it was said that it is going to be completed in this decade itself. So I think in 2000, until 2030 it will be started. But
Okay.
I'm not exactly aware of the current progress.
Okay. Tell me something about Intelligence Bureau. What is IB?
Okay, sir. Intelligence Bureau, as of India, is one of the oldest intelligence agencies that currently operates within the ambit of India. It is working in order to ensure the internal security. It was established in 1887, and till from then, it has been operating on the Indian soil to protect us from the internal aggression and any kind of threat.
Who is the chairman and headquarter and the tagline of IB?
I think the current director of IB is Mr. Tapan Deka. The headquarters is it in New Delhi, and the tagline of IB is Jagritam Aharnisham, that is always alert.
ओके. हर आंसर के आगे आई थिंक लगाने की ज़रूरत नहीं है, बिना आई थिंक लगाए आंसर दीजिए.
Okay, sir.
Okay, Aman. We all know that some of the state in India they have Naxal affected. Please name the some state and what is the motive of this Naxalism and what is the definition of Naxalism?
Some state that is Naxal affected in India right now comprises mostly of the region of Chhattisgarh area. Apart from that, some areas of Maharashtra as well as Telangana as of right now has some Naxal activities going on. Regarding the sir, origin and definition of Naxalism, it started in Naxalbari in the mid 1960s of West Bengal. So from there it got the name Naxalism because of the origin. It basically operates on the idea of Maoism, where they are trying to overthrow the government by violent means and establish their own government. That is the basic idea behind it.
Okay, Aman. Tell me the difference between Naxalism and terrorism.
Okay, sir. Naxalism and terrorism both uses violent means, but in terrorism they basically propagate their ideology, their religious expression by violent means, and they want to create fear, and also they possess some demand. Most of the time, when there's a terrorist attack, they progress with some demands that should be fulfilled. But in Naxalism, we say it is basically a revolt against oppression, as they call themselves, and they want to establish a form of government. But in terrorism, no regime or changes should be required.
What is insurgency?
Insurgency is also somehow sir, similar to the ideas of Naxalism, where a particular group takes armed rebellion and they want to overthrow the government to create their own local government or create a utopia. That is, they want to create a peaceful or happy place for their own people by rebellion.
What is militancy?
Militancy, sir, is also somehow similar, but militancy generally happens in the form of revolt also. They also use violent means, but there is no provision of creating any kind of, you can say, regime change or government. It is basically seen in the areas of Jammu and Kashmir, where the valley has often seen the militants that they wanted to create a protest against the current Indian government.
You use the name of Jammu and Kashmir. So please tell me what is Article 370?
Sir, Article 370 was an article that was provided for Jammu and Kashmir specifically, under which some special provision like their own constitution, their own flag, and their some own autonomy was given to the Jammu and Kashmir. So that was basically some of the premises of 370.
What is Section 35A?
I'm not able to recall exactly, sir. Right now.
मैं बता रहा हूँ, सुनिए. ऐसा कुछ था क्या कि पहले कोई जम्मू एंड कश्मीर में अपना लैंड वगैरह नहीं खरीद सकता था वहाँ के बाहर के लोग, फिर इसके आ जाने के बाद या इसको हटा देने के बाद ये चीज़ मतलब कोई भी लैंड वगैरह खरीद सकता है, क्या ऐसा था?
Yes, sir. Thank you for the guidance. There was something related to that because in 35A it was mentioned that no outsider from the state can buy any kind of property. Even the provision to marry the Kashmiri girls were also excluded in that particular section. But after the abrogation of these kind of articles, we got the you can say a freedom to buy lands as well as settle in the particular valley region.
You heard about Gilgit Balochistan?
Yes, sir. I'm little bit aware.
कुछ बताएंगे इसके बारे?
Sir, Gilgit and Balochistan, I think it is a part of Pakistan region, but in the recent times or also in the past times, there have been, you can say, multiple revolts because those particular region most of the time are exploited by the Pakistani government, and they don't want to, Gilgit and Balochistan region don't want to really be part of Pakistan as of right now. So multiple revolts and multiple clashes keeps on going between the Pakistani army and some of the local groups, that is armed group from that particular area.
Good, very good. Please explain LSC and LOC.
The LAC forms for the line of actual control and LOC stands for line of control. Basically, LAC divides India and China border near the Kashmir region, and LOC basically premises the border of India and Pakistan.
Now we will move to some of the other question. Then again I will ask you question related to internal security and all. You have checked the today newspaper.
Yes, sir, I took a glance of it.
Okay, in front page, if you check the Hindu, there is a photo of Modi ji.
Hmm.
What is under this article?
I think Sir Modi ji at that time was doing some kind of internship or entrepreneurship enhancement program, but I could not really went to the article because I somehow got engaged with the Supreme Court article where the jail inmates were particularly
Yeah, please
concerned.
explain this. That article, Supreme Court has given the decision. Please explain it.
Okay. In that particular article, there was a concern raised by Supreme Court that the jail, those people who have been jailed in the prison, they also facing the, you can say, the caste discrimination. So all these issues are happening in the society outside, but even in the jail, the system is also present there. They are facing discrimination. The violation of Article 15(1) is there, and there is the violation of Article 17. The untouchability issue is also going there. So all these concerns were flagged by Supreme Court, and it should be cleared as soon as possible.
Okay. As it is mentioned in your application form that you have completed English Honours is 2022. Then after completion of English Honours in 2022, what you have did till now for 2 years? First question.
Sir, after completion of my graduation, I took some guidance from my elder brother, and he told me to prepare for government examination as he is also working in government sector. So I started my preparation from SSC CGL, but at that time I was aware about the ACIU recruitment, although I was not eligible because it came 1 year earlier. So after seeing the ACIU recruitment, I dedicated my entire time in the preparation of ACIU. And after appearing for free, I have been completely dedicated myself for this particular organization.
Okay, after completion of English Honours, it's a totally different field. Then why you are coming to this IB field?
That's a very unique question, sir, but I would like to answer that my choices have been quite different because in childhood time I was very much fascinated towards this background of detectiveness, or you can say the field of intelligence. Even in my adolescence, I used multiple web series and read multiple books. So I got influenced by the idea. So I can join this. But due to some circumstances in my 12th, I could not go for the science stream, so I had to choose the English medium. So when I went for the English graduation, after passing out, I thought, okay, why don't give it a try in the intelligence field or government sector? So that's why I chose this particular organization.
Okay, I will ask you one more question, but firstly I am going to some of the question related to your English Honours. If you remember some of the place, name of the place.
Which place, sir? Can you please be precise?
प्लेस नहीं, प्रेज जो इंग्लिश में आपने
Please.
या
Okay, sir. I did some poetry and prose section in my book. There was multiple sonnets and poems described to us. Some of them might be A Slumber Did My Spirit Seal from William Wordsworth. Also, there was a praise for Oh My Love by John Donne. So all this prose and poetry were there in my particular subject.
you know about Shakespeare.
Yes, sir.
Who is he?
William Shakespeare is one of the prominent figures when it comes to the English literature. He was the pioneer of English romanticism in the field of drama specifically. He wrote multiple dramas. Also, he created multiple sonnets. And he is often considered as one of the greatest artists in the field of English literature.
Okay, how English literature is different from a Hindi literature in one or two line?
Sir, the basic difference would be the society, which to which it you can say pertains. Because the English literature, most of the literature revolves around the English or the England society, while the Hindi literature most of the time describes the Indian society. So that's a basic difference.
Please explain drama. What is drama?
Drama is, sir, at the, you can say Elizabethan time, it was prominently written. Dramas were very much popular. It was a means of entertainment for the common folks. People used to come to watch drama in order to make some or gain some entertainment time. And drama concludes most of the things from the, you can say the praise was there. There was also a section of poetry. There was also part of interlude. So it was a complete package of entertainment.
Very famous book. You have to tell me the name of that author if you remember. Pax Indica is a book. Pax Indica. I am giving you the hint. He is the leader of. He is a very good leader and he is a very good speaking English guy from Congress.
I think it would be Shashi Tharoor, sir.
It would be Shashi Tharoor. Very good. Who is Shashi Tharoor?
Shashi Tharoor, as you said, mentioned, sir, he is the MLA from Congress. He is currently present in Thiruvananthapuram, Kerala region.
Okay. Now we will move forward. What is your hobby?
My hobbies comprises of reading and writing poetry, sir.
Reading and writing poetries. Okay. Which type of poetry do you write?
Sir, most of the time I write, you can say, inspirational poetry or sometimes monotonous, which provides, you can say, insight of life where we see all the problems that we have faced or I have personally dealt. So all those kind of poetries.
Okay. Subject, hobbies, state and current affairs is done. Okay. No issue. Aman, you tell me why you want to join IB. What you have the quality you are having so that we will select you.
Okay, sir. For joining IB, it would be very fortunate for me if IB selects me. But IB is very prestigious organization, and the appeal to serve the national security or to be someone who can provide to the society or safety of society is very big deal. For me, it is a very big thing to join the IB, and the quality that I can possess or I can provide for IB is one of my communication skills. I think that I can rely my messages to the person to whom I'm talking to. So if I'm deployed in a field, I can create a good number of assets. I can create a good communication system to which after establishing, I can create a chain of networks and commands so I can operate in a very beneficial manner. Also, sir, I possess the keen aptitude as well as you can say the mental acumen that is required to critical analysis. So all these things should be very beneficial for me and a positive side for me if the IB selects me.
Okay. We are from Bihar. In the some region of Bihar, there is a very bad situation related to flood. Those areas
Yes,
are,
sir.
and please explain little bit.
Okay, sir. As you can see, sorry, sir. As per my knowledge, the most of the areas comprises of my Bhagalpur region as well as the Purnia that is adjacent to Bhagalpur region, and also some Patna region, and you can say the Kosi region that adjacent to the district that faces the Kosi region. So all these districts are very much implicated by the current flood. In my particular Bhagalpur region, the level of ganges has been very dangerous and the level has risen. So multiple people around my area have been suffering from the flood situation. And it is a very grave concern and we have, the government is doing all the required steps to solve this problem.
The state boundary of Bihar touches which other states?
Mm, I think, sir, Jharkhand is there. There is also West Bengal and some parts of Uttar Pradesh also, I think, share the boundaries with there.
Jharkhand also? You told Jharkhand, na?
Yes, sir, I guess. Yes, sir.
Okay. Bihar boundaries touches with Nepal also?
Yes, sir. As for international border, Nepal is there, but some part of Bangladesh shares with the boundary of West Bengal, so no mention of Bangladesh, but Nepal is there.
Okay. Very good. You heard about that Kuki and Maitri issue in Manipur. What
Yes,
is
sir.
it in brief?
Tuki and Methi are sir, the two communities apart from the Naga that are residing in the Manipur region. Kukis are the one who are living in the plain region and comprises of, you can say, half of the, or less than the half of the population. And Methis are living in the ground region and Kukis are in the hilly region. And the basic problem happened when the High Court of Manipur passed an order where Methi were given the scheduled tribe status. So to counter this, Kukis started their revolts and it turned very violent. And the counter of the Kukis were that we are already displaced, we are already in the scheduled tribes, but we are giving the privileged section as the reservation to the scheduled tribes. So it created chaos and turned into mayhem last year.
What is Armed Force Special Power Act of SAFA 1958? 1958 or 1938? 58.
58, sir.
58.
Uh, Armed Force Special Power Act is provisionally given to the Armed Force of India. It is a special power through which the armed forces can, you can say, detain or even arrest anyone to which those forces comprises that any suspicious idea those people are involved. So it is often flagged as a draconian act, and human rights violations have been raised regarding it. But it is very important because without such kind of acts, we will never be able to act stringent manner. So it is required to stop all those kind of nationalism, even the case of insurgency and militancy.
Okay. Tell me something about UAPA, Unlawful Activities Prevention Act.
Okay, sir. As you mentioned, UAPA is also one of the acts that is often used by our armed section or armed power forces, also by NIA.
Earlier it is TADA.
Yes, sir. The names were TADA, FOTA, multiple changes were there because of the draconian and stringent means. So it was very much amended a lot of times. But currently, UAPA basically operates to detain those people who are generally implicit in any kind of anti-national activities. Especially, current example is Sarjil Imam and Umar Khalid from JNU. So they all are under provision of UAP.
What is the work profile? I know you didn't work with the IB, but it's a little bit tough job. We will posted you anywhere. Okay, we will talk about the posting. Firstly, tell me what is the job profile of Intelligence Bureau ACIO 2?
Okay, sir. As per the open source system, I'm not exactly aware of the internal knowledge, but as it is uploaded on the internet, I would say that as an ACIU, I have to operate within the field. I have to gather the intel from multiple sources. I have to verify it. I have to then send it to my senior person so they can send to the other authorities. And my only work is to provide information upon which the particular authority can take action and prevent any kind of mishap in our internal security.
Okay. It's a pan India job, Aman. If we will posted you anywhere in India, then how will you manage?
I think, sir, it would be a little bit challenging, but I'm ready and I'm up for it to take the challenge because when I started the preparation, I was very much aware that I can be posted anywhere in the India. But it would be very positive for me as well because I would get the exposure of the variations and the diversity of India. So it would be a good experience for me as well, and I will definitely go for it.
Okay, you have checked little bit IR also international relation.
Yes, sir. I'm a little bit updated.
Why there is pager blast is in the news?
The pager blasts have basically happened. It is in news because the Lebanon Hezbollah, the Hezbollah operatives were attacked by pager, and it is said that it is Israel that is behind those pager blasts. So pager blast basically happened because Israel wanted to counter the Hezbollah forces, but they didn't want to use any direct or explicit force. So they used a modern warfare or innovative means, and this thing happened, sir.
Since last 2.5 year, Russia-Ukraine war is going on. Okay,
Yes, sir.
and Modi ji and so many countries are trying to mediate it. According to you, how it is affected both the countries and what is the final solution of it, according to your common general view?
Okay, sir. As we talk about Russia, Russia is a very global, it is a global leader kind of country. So if they get involved in any kind of wars, so all those countries, those are directly or indirectly related to Russia, will ultimately get affected. Also, the economy has somehow suffered, sir. The rates have been down and up, so the economy has also been a very negative side of it, and India has suffered a lot because of it. Because due to that, when war started, so India had to choose between the fraction of US and Russia. So it became a dilemmic situation for India as well. And this is not good, sir, because war is not the solution. If we want to rescue or if we want to remove this kind of obligation, then though both the countries should come to table, and only a negotiation and peace talk would be the end of such kind of, we can say, problems.
Okay. CA, Citizenship Amendment Act. Time to time it is in the news. What is CA?
It was introduced by Government of India in 2019, as long as I remember. The basic provision of CA was to give citizenship to all the minorities of our neighboring country, not our country. So the basic provision of CA was to provide citizenship from Pakistan, Bangladesh, and other neighboring countries, including Afghanistan also. And Hindus, as well as Christians, Sikhs, Jains, those who were persecuted by the majority of those countries should come to India and seek their citizenship. That was the basic provision of CA.
Okay. You heard about Jamtara?
Yes, sir, I'm aware.
It is in
It is in Jharkhand, sir, I think.
one movie is related to Jamtara.
I'm not sure about movies, sir, but I watched a web series. It was named Jamtara, released by Netflix 2 years
Yeah,
ago.
that is a web series itself, not movie, web series. Okay, if I tell you the word is called cybercrime.
Yes,
So,
sir.
firstly, define what is cybercrime, then how we can stop it, and how we can aware it to the normal people about the cybercrime.
Okay, sir. Cybercrime basically comes under the ambit of fifth generation warfare, where the cyber structure of any country or particular region is hijacked or hampered by any external forces, through which all the online connected devices or all the online connected connections get broken. For instance, we can say that our multiple traffic systems, our bank system, or infrastructure is most of the time dependent on the online network, or you can say chain of command. So when a cyber attack happens, all this domain gets interfered, and it can create a chaos and mode of destruction in our country. So it is a very great concern. Regarding countering cyber crime, sir, I think there is an organization in India called CERT-IN. So it is already working in countering these kind of things. Also, major initiatives, including CBI's Kavach program, where they are using to counter the cyber criminals in India, are taking place. So by bolstering our infrastructure, by providing technical support to the government, you can say agencies, and upskilling and training, we can counter the cyber attacks in India.
You are having a bank account?
Yes, sir, I do know that.
In which bank?
State Bank of India, sir.
Okay, State Bank of India. You are using Yano?
I was earlier using it, sir, but due to the infrastructure, lack of infrastructure support and technical issues, I am not really using it right now.
Good, very good. If I ask you that Bihar is in the news of that after some days, after each and every week, every month, the pool is damaged. What is the reason behind that, and how can we will stop it?
I think so. It is very unfortunate that Bihar often pops up in news in negative limelight. Although the issue of the bridge collapsing is not new. Even I think 1 or 2 months ago, in a single month, more than 13 to 14 bridges collapsed. And it basically happens due to the poor infrastructure, lack of the material that should be required in order to create such kind of major bridges. And also, there's the involvement of the corruption. That is the major thing. Because most of the time, the contractors who get the contract are somehow affiliated with some political links, and they often try to get most of the amount, but they do not use that particular amount and save some up from themselves. So all this creates a very poor, you can say, structure of bridges, and it causes life of multiple people. And we have to address this is a very serious situation, and government should create, I think, a post for where a person should be in charge in order to see whether the contractor is doing the particular work in a honest manner or not, and it can report to the upper authorities in daily manner. So this kind of situation can be solved.
In two states, one state is going for counting, votes counting, another state is going for vote. Please name the state.
I think, sir, the counting is going on Jammu and Kashmir election,
Yeah, in some
and
days.
the upcoming election is going to be held in Maharashtra, if I'm not wrong.
After some time Maharashtra, but within 1 or 2 days Haryana.
Okay, sir.
Who is currently the CJI, Chief Justice of India?
I think, sir, the CJI of India is Honorable Chandrachud, sir.
Honorable D.Y. Chandrachud.
D.Y. Chandrachud.
Last question from my side. If we will posted you anywhere in India, then how will you manage?
Sir, it would not be very easy task for me to adapt myself, but I would definitely get to know about the region to which I am posted. If I get to know it beforehand, then I can mentally prepare myself. I can do a little bit research about how to live in that particular area, or what is the vegetation, or what kind of people are around, so I can become much more habituated when I reach there. So by pre-planning and some mental, you can say, preparation, I would definitely try to adapt wherever government is willing to send me.
Okay. Guys, now I am going to give feedback to my Bihar student. Okay. And so many students are taking mock with me. They're giving the feedback is, sir, I am enrolled to another place. They have given only 8 to 10 minutes. But I approximately take 20 to 25 to 30 minute mocks. and grill you guys related to your education qualification, your college, your state, internal security, important question related to IB, HR question, your state, India, some important terms and all. So if you are interested for English as well as in Hindi mock interview, my number is 7503235358. Text me guys. Super 50 is a Gurukul and students teach me like a big brother. And my prime motive that the student feel very comfort in Super 50 Gurukul. That's why our tagline is aim higher, we will guide you. Thanks a lot. Jai Ma Saraswati.